Christian jumped into his Cybertruck and headed home to his wife right after a tornado had hit and taken out all the power in the neighborhood. He told us he was going about 40 miles per hour, but this was still too fast for him to see very well in complete darkness. With the road extremely wet from heavy rain, his Cybertruck began to hydroplane after he slammed on the brakes, and the front of the pickup sheared through a fallen cedar power pole. Christian told us his Cybertruck immediately pulled over to the side of the road, preventing him from continuing to drive while keeping all the other systems operational. With the power in the area completely out, he had to leave his Cybertruck and walk out of all the downed power poles and power lines. First responders were completely tied up dealing with the aftermath of the tornado, and the 911 operator told Christian it would be a while before anyone could come help him. The initial repair estimate, based only on a visual assessment, was $14,000, but the assessor warned Christian that the estimate would increase once Tesla was able to take the Cybertruck's front end apart, which they weren't able to do for 3 weeks. If you thought that story was shocking, hold on tight because we're just getting started. That's only the first of 15 exclusive stories sent to us by our fans this week. Let's keep rolling. This submitter was on his way to work one rainy morning when he encountered what he called an insane driver. He'd been keeping an eye on a Ford after watching the driver speed up and tailgate another driver, and he wanted to get ahead of him so he wouldn't get stuck in the resulting traffic if the Ford driver caused a collision. Little did he know, he was about to get a front row seat to a huge wreck. As our submitter passed the Ford, the driver began following his Tesla. Our submitter decided to punch the juice pedal to get some distance. He admits he was exceeding the posted 55-mile-per-hour speed limit, but he doesn't think this was unsafe and said his Tesla could handle it without issue. His sudden acceleration demonstration must have triggered the Ford driver, because he immediately took off to chase after him. Our submitter started zigzagging around slower traffic, and by now, the Ford driver was right on his tail. When the Ford driver decided to stomp the gas and launch past the Tesla, what happened next was no surprise. Our submitter watched the Ford driver get out before putting up his hands in shock, clearly in disbelief that such a thing could have happened to him. Joseph's Model X was parked on the streets of New York City when the driver of the Chevy parked behind it decided to leave without checking their mirrors. The Chevy collided with an SUV, then collided into Joseph's Tesla, making this a very expensive 3-vehicle collision. The combined repair cost of Joseph's Tesla and the white SUV was $16,000, but the Chevy driver only had $10,000 in insurance coverage. The insurance company gave Joseph a cash offer of $4,200 if he'd agree to release them from liability. He ended up using his own insurance coverage to cover the rest, which meant he had to pay his $1,000 deductible. His insurance provider is now attempting to collect money directly from the Chevy driver to pay for the remaining repair cost. When all is said and done, it will end up costing about $6,000 to fix Joseph's Tesla. This video is sponsored by Magback, a brand we love not only because their products protect your Tesla, they enhance the entire Tesla experience. You already know about RimCase, their revolutionary product for protecting Tesla wheels from curb rash. If a piece gets damaged by scraping a curb, you can just swap it out and keep rolling. But did you know they also make these awesome phone mounts for all Tesla models, including the S, the 3, the X, the Y, and the Cybertruck? These awesome phone mounts hold your phone in the perfect position and angle while you drive and can charge your phone at twice the speed. They're perfect for making video calls or using phone navigation apps while you drive. Check out the link in the description to get your own phone mount or rim case, and you'll get 15% off when you use this exclusive coupon code just for Wham Baam fans. Thanks to Magback for supporting the channel. This submitter was driving down a highway after getting coffee when the vehicle ahead of him was clipped by a semi-truck that had started crossing the highway. It's clear in the video the truck driver was very angry about the collision. Let's take another look at this incident. The trucker was crossing the highway, and it's true that we should try to help out truckers when we can, as maneuvering these huge vehicles isn't easy. That said, it looks like his view was blocked by the turning pickup. What do you think the trucker should have done, and who do you think was at fault? Put your verdict in the comments. Tolga was taking his wife and daughter to a 9 p.m. movie showing, and we all know the bad drivers like to come out at night. This night was no exception as they watched a Mercedes exit a side street ahead only to turn onto the wrong side of the road and head straight toward them. Tolga tried to get the other driver's attention by flashing his high beams at them, hoping to end this high-stakes game of chicken. Tolga thinks the other driver was either very confused, drunk, or trying to take a shortcut instead of turning right and then making a U-turn. He wanted to shout out his daughter Clara, who watches the latest Wham Baam Teslacam video with him every Sunday. Goals! This emitter, who's apparently not your bro, was stopping at a red light when he spotted another Model Y stop next to him. When the light turned green, the drivers at the front of the line didn't react right away, and the other Tesla driver got very irritated. He crossed the double yellow line to go around the car in front of him, nearly causing a collision when the other driver started turning left. In the other Tesla's defense, our submitter pointed out that the lead driver hadn't turned on his turn signal until the Tesla had already passed. And that's all the defense he's going to get. That maneuver wasn't just illegal, it was unsafe and reckless. When we play it back, we can see the Tesla driver waited 1.11 seconds before losing patience, and he still ended up stuck at the next traffic signal. He's definitely this week's Tesla behaving badly. As this submitter was approaching a red light, he noticed a white Volkswagen Polo waiting in the left turn lane. Our submitter slowed down for the traffic light, and when it turned green, he cautiously proceeded into the intersection. The Tesla applied automatic emergency braking while our submitter also stepped hard on the brakes, but there was simply no way to avoid a collision with so little time to react and on a wet road surface. The other driver immediately admitted that she was at fault. The Polo was undrivable and had to be towed away, and it was later deemed a total loss. The Tesla was still drivable, and our submitter took it to the nearest Tesla-certified body shop. Fixing it took almost 3 weeks and cost 14,000 euros, about 16,000 US dollars. This submitter had his children with him when the driver of a gray Mustang Mach-E pulled up next to him and started honking and making obscene gestures. Our submitter told us he did nothing to provoke this harassment. His oldest son, who's 12 years old, watched the whole thing from the passenger seat. After flipping him off, the Mach-E driver took the next off-ramp, so our submitter just kept going unfazed. Brandon's wife was driving their 2023 Model Y to work one morning when she experienced her first one-finger salute when another driver told her that she's number one. Brandon's wife called him to laugh and tell him and their son Silas what had happened. They're all Wham Baam fans, so they immediately saw the silver lining. That Hyundai driver had given them a Teslacam video to send in. Watch what happened to Michael's Tesla Model S after he'd owned it for almost 8 years without so much as a scratch. Anyone want to guess what brand of car had bumped into him? Let's say it together, Honda bumped. Both drivers stopped and exchanged information. The Honda driver told Michael that he'd been tailgating him because he was going too slow, and that's why he wasn't able to stop when Michael hit the brakes. Our next submitter was featured a few months ago after their Tesla was Honda bumped, and you'll never believe what happened to their new Tesla. We don't know what caused that video glitch, but we can only promise you it's not a result of our editing. Believe it or not, Honda still hasn't tried to stop us from publishing Honda bump videos. The driver of the Honda evidently didn't notice the traffic light was red before slamming into the back of our submitter's Tesla. Our submitter told us his car applied the brakes and tensioned the seatbelts a split second prior to the impact. Thanks to that braking, the Lexus in front of them didn't also get rear-ended. Fixing his Tesla cost around 4,000 US dollars, which the Honda driver's insurance provider paid for. Our submitter told us that once they got the car back, they sold it out of fear. Not fear of Honda bumps, mind you, but fear of vandalism. A few days later, someone set a Model S on fire in the same parking lot they'd been parked in. Can we just point out how insane that is? You should be able to drive whatever car you want without worrying that some criminal will vandalize or destroy it. We'd also like to point out that for every Tesla an owner sells, someone else is buying it, so it's not like it's being taken off the street. Sammy lost his original Teslacam footage, and while we normally don't publish cell phone recordings due to their low quality, this story is too crazy not to tell. As Sammy was slowing down at an intersection on his way home, the driver of a Chevrolet Malibu turned too wide and crashed into his Model Y. He struck the driver's fender and wheel, then hit a curb, rupturing both passenger tires of the stolen rental car. The offender then took off, but Sammy wasn't about to let him get away with it. He turned around and took off after him. Sammy saw the Malibu turning into a parking lot, so he followed. Sammy positioned his car to block the Malibu from exiting the parking lot, and when the Malibu driver realized there was no way for him to escape without smashing into Sammy's Tesla, again, he got out to talk to Sammy. He told Sammy he hadn't actually been trying to leave the scene of the collision, but Sammy was unconvinced. He then asked Sammy how much he thought it would cost to fix the damage to his Tesla. Sammy immediately told him that was not the way this situation was going to be handled. When he heard Sammy call 911, he went and got back in the Malibu to leave. Then he did just that. He smashed into Sammy's Tesla to get away, driving off with 2 flat tires. Not long after, he abandoned the Malibu in a nearby parking lot before fleeing on foot. He was later identified by his parole officer, who confirmed his identity and used the location data from his ankle monitor to prove he'd been the driver. Braden was sitting at a red light when he suddenly heard a long honk and screeching tires followed by a loud bang. Braden pulled over nearby before checking to make sure everyone was okay. He offered his Teslacam footage to the police when they arrived. After seeing this footage, they said the driver of the red car was at fault as it hadn't had the right-of-way and didn't properly yield. David was driving down a highway toward Los Angeles. Just before getting onto the ramp, traffic came to a stop, not abruptly, but even so, the driver behind him noticed a little too late. His sudden stop caused the truck driver behind him, who also wasn't paying attention, to rear-end his car, pushing it into David's Tesla. At the time, David assumed the trucker was at fault and gave a copy of his Teslacam footage to the Lexus driver to help him out. The Lexus driver seemed grateful, but 2 days later, David's insurance provider informed him that the Lexus driver was accusing David of causing the collision. As soon as David showed his insurance provider his Teslacam footage, the same footage he'd given the Lexus driver, they immediately ruled that he was not responsible. You know what we're going to say: never drive without a dash cam. Jeremy was getting ready to make a right turn when he heard a thundering noise coming from the side of his Tesla. The source was a huge military cargo plane. It's too bad Teslacam doesn't capture audio because Jeremy told us the sound was awesome. Evidently, the plane was being used for touch-and-go training at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Watch this episode to see a trucker who definitely was at fault, or check out this episode that YouTube thinks you haven't seen yet. Don't forget to send us your Teslacam videos, and we'll see you next week with another fresh episode.